If a person is very stubborn, are you able to change them? In a Qimen destiny chart, we are able to identify this person whether are they permanently stubborn or it's just a moment itself. So a stubborn person can be identified as somebody which is called a death doll, or we call it in Chinese, we call it 死门. So in the destiny chart, when we identify this person as a death door person, we are very safe to say that this person, they are very stubborn. But on the other hand, this kind of people, this group of category of people is that they have their own way of thinking and they do not believe that they are somebody who is stubborn. So ironically, in the eyes of third party, they will think that this person is a stubborn person, but in the eyes of the actual person themselves, they will say that I have a strong principle. So it's depending on which perspective you're talking about. If the person is involved, then he will say, I will stick to my principle and I will do whatever things I can to go according to what I think is right. So this is what they think is the best for them. But in the eyes of the other people, they will think that this person is very stubborn. So it's a matter of what kind of perspective you're talking about. So how are we able to change such people? We can't. We can't change them. The only thing that we can do is when we want to change the person, that means we will suggest certain ideas. Let them consider. Let them think. You see, the key point is you don't tell them what to do. You will share with them certain ideas, certain proposals, certain things that you think that it might be good for him. But you don't command the person. You don't direct the person telling them what to do. You see, this person, this group of people, their ego are very high. So in order to respect them, you tell them that this is good for you, this is something could be very interesting. Why don't you think about it? Why don't you ponder about it and consider for a while, a few days or a few weeks, and maybe this maybe could be something amazing for you. So which means that the idea is to bring forward the idea to them, to let them consider, to think about it. That means you respect them. You tell them that this is the group best thing for them, best direction for them, and they will be the one to decide. You see, they will be the one to decide, and this will be the best for them. If you were to tell them, go and do this, go and do that, no, they will not decide. They will not believe. They will not think that this is the best for them because they have their own thinking. So in order to so-called solve this problem for people who are a deaf door person, please be very diplomatic. Please do not use force. A softer approach will be much more effective comparatively. Okay, but of course, this such kind of deaf door person, there's also another category called the fuyin chart. A fuyin chart is at least 3 to 5 times even more stubborn than a deaf door person. So it could be either or. It can be a deaf door person or it can be a fuyin chart person. A fuyin chart person will be even much more problem, much more stubborn, much more want to have their face, to save their face. That means their ego is very, very extremely high. So we have to identify whether this person is a deaf door person or whether is it really a fuyin person. That means there are different levels. Deaf door is already very high. A fuyin chart person is far much more worse than a deaf door person. Okay, so in the event that let's say if you have friends or family members who could be in such kind of situation, can share with me, and then I can share with you what to do and how to manage such people. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.